Are you familiar with the old Machiavellian axiom?
Your witticisms are getting us nowhere, Doctor.
Major General, a man of your rank hasn't got this far without considerable patience. Exercise it now, please.
As you say, Doctor, but know this. I'm looking for any excuse to shoot this treacherous man where he sits. Do you hear me?
As I was saying, the old axiom states that one should keep their friends close and their enemies closer. Now, is that what I've been doing, Is that what I have been doing?
For goodness sake, man. Why did you betray us? What happened to you?
Tell us, what happened when you entered the science hub?
Mathis, can you run those figures for me, please? Mortimore wants the data by noon. Oh, Colonel, it's not normally procedure for you to be here. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Now let me be clear, we know what you did. The security cameras caught it all. I suppose my question really is why? Why did you do it?
He sealed the door! Get out of the way, he's going to... Oh God! Oh God, why are you doing this? Please, you don't have to do this. Please don't. Please, no, please don't.
Professor Addison, her whole team, you animal!
Now look at me. I just need to know this. Lee, why are you trying to destroy UNIT?
I didn't think you were the type to disobey orders, Corporal Hinton.
I'm not. If you remember, I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
By the Doctor, not by Lord and Master Mortimore. He won't be happy with you.
Between you and a doctor, you didn't give me much choice.
Still, you didn't put up much of a fight.
Unlike you, you mean? I thought you and a doctor were friends.
So did I.
Careful. Even I'm not supposed to know this location.
So, obvious question. How do you know about it, Unit Intel CC'd you in on the wrong email? Or was one of the conspiracy theorists that you relentlessly monitor actually correct about something for a change?
People talk. It's this way, I think.
It'd better be.
Nicky is out there, even now, trying to discover the truth. You and I both know she's in danger. So why don't you just tell us? It'll make it so much easier on everyone if you just confess.
I say we hand him to intelligence. They have an alien mind probe device that they're desperate to try out.
I know what you're trying to do.
He speaks.
Won't work, you know. All this good cop, bad cop stuff. It's not very convincing.
We have you on camera, murdering unit personnel, destroying a UN science facility. I don't care if you're convinced or not. Either way, you're hanged for what you've done.
Lee, I know this isn't right. I know you aren't capable of killing in cold blood. I'm trying to help you. Trying to understand what happened to you. You haven't been the same since you came back from...
Little Rodmersham Forest. And this just happened to be in the file that you saw, was it?
If you don't believe me, why are we even here?
Because there was nothing at the wrecked science facility, and I'm running out of options.
So, stop griping and follow me.
Griping? My brother is...
Safe in custody. Can you say that about the others he murdered? Eh?
That wasn't him. Someone altered the camera footage or something. But he wouldn't do that.
So you say.
If you really think that my brother is guilty, then why are you helping me?
Because I want the truth.
Oh my god, you lost someone, didn't you? At the facility.
Let's keep moving.
Corporal Hinton?
What?
What's your first name?
Ellis. Why?
Because I'm very sorry for your loss, Ellis. Let's keep going.
Do we need to go back to the beginning again?
This is just a waste of time. Do we really need to go over this ad nauseum?
I will continue to repeat this until I am convinced that I am being told the truth.
It's okay, Major General. The doctor's just trying a little memory test to see if I am who I say I am.
Well?
Okay, Doctor. I'll play along.
Passes at the ready, folks. Welcome to the future of UNIT.
My pass has expired. Besides, the future looks suspiciously the same as our time.
Here you go. I've temporarily reinstated you to Colonel.
Stunning countryside. A shame it's going to be trampled over by the military size 9s.
Ah, but this is just the barracks. I believe they offer military training here too.
Not exactly your area of interest, Doctor. What's your angle?
Once again, you have seen right through me, Mr. Boyce. Okay, UNIT have a scientific research facility just down the road.
Oh, I see. More toys for the Doctor to play with.
I like to think it's more that I'm policing UNIT's tech usage.
And will they actually let us in?
Oh, they already have. They will have picked up the TARDIS by now. I imagine that someone will be over to greet us at any moment.
And what bit of the debrief are you not telling us?
What do you mean?
Come on, Doctor, there's always something.
Yeah, Doctor. What'll it be this time? A hole in the space-time continuum? Evil dictators bent on world domination? What?
I just wanted to have a look at the science centre. Maybe have a cup of tea.
Oh, great. You know what this means, don't you?
What?
It's gonna be monsters and isn't it?
Remind me to brief you on appropriate unit pass protocol when this is all over, Doctor.
But Nicky was right, wasn't she? We came here and found a monster, and because of that monster, Nicky is in terrible danger. I need to know the truth. What happened at the science facility, and what happened at Little Rodmersham?
Can I ask? I mean, who was it?
Just a friend.
Friend? Why do I suspect that it was someone closer than that?
If you must know, I was seeing Marla.
Marla?
Professor Addison.
I'm so sorry, Ellis. I don't know what to...
We were keeping it quiet. Mortimore wouldn't have understood, you see. 2 unit personnel. Well, he wouldn't have allowed it. Doesn't matter now.
We'll get to the bottom of this. I promise you.
Tell me something. Honestly. Is your brother... Well, is he capable of killing people?
No more than you or I.
I guess I'm asking. Is there a chance that he could have done what they're saying he did?
No, absolutely not.
But they
I
saw...
don't care what they said they saw. My brother didn't kill all those people. I'm sure of it. Now, we're going to keep searching for answers until we find out who is really responsible. And when we find out...
What are you gonna do?
Shh. I thought I heard something.
It's here.
That was always risk.
We need to be careful. We should go for backup.
UNIT has been looking for this thing for over a week, with no luck. We need to follow it.
Follow it? Are you mad? This thing's killed people.
Don't you see, this thing appeared after my brother... After the incident at the science centre. There could be a link. And if the forest was in the file you saw, it might lead us to some more evidence.
Evidence? Such as what?
I don't know yet. But it's a remarkable coincidence that that thing's here. I think it's trying to get home.
No answers, eh? As I believe I've stated before, we have other means to extract the information we require.
Before you start waving mind probes about, Major General, I have a couple of other lines of inquiry first. One moment. Now, where did I put the...
What's that?
Oh, this. Oh, this is a little something that I salvaged from the science facility after you had wrecked the place. It took me a bit of work to get it working again, but while Major General Mortimer's people were out chasing you down, I took the liberty of tinkering with it. I see you're looking just as confused, Major General. Let me explain. This is the vocoder unit from the laboratory log, Professor Addison's log to be exact.
What? That's vital evidence you've withheld, Doctor. Give it to me. There'll be an inquiry into this.
Now, Major General, before you get overexcited, there is very little data left on here. However, I was able to retrieve this.
The results of the stimuli testing on the Caboza. Oh, that's what Mathers and the others are calling it now. Ever since... well, it's sort of a macabre joke, I guess. Since the specimen exhibits some surface similarities to the Caboza, I mean in terms of habits and some biological predispositions, the venom for one thing. Anyway, the stimuli testing has been disappointing. We've been attempting to use the Caboza's native technology to modify the signals, but it only seems to aggravate it. Them. Well, anyway, I don't think this is going to work. We need to come up with a...
Interesting listening, isn't it?
What do you want me to say? I don't see what any of this has to do with me.
Exactly. Where are you going with this, Doctor?
What exactly do you know about this Caboza?
I don't even know what a cubozoa is.
A Major General?
I have a feeling that you're going to explain this, Doctor, so I'd just get on with it if I were you.
A Caboza is a class of jellyfish, native to your Indo-Pacific region. Nasty venom. Looks like a jelly cube.
Why are you wasting time with this, Doctor? This thing is clearly not a jellyfish. It moves on land.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know. But my question for you, Mr. Boyce, how much did you know about the Caboza?
All I know is that we said there would be monsters here. When we arrived, we were right.
I suppose. What I'm really asking is, was your aim to destroy the facility? Or did it have something to do with the Caboza?
Or both?
It came from over there.
How can you be sure? The acoustics of the forest throw the sound all around the place. I can't see a thing.
We need to get back to the pathway.
Be out in the open if we do that.
Yes, but at least we'll see it coming. We're making too much noise through these trees.
Alright then, let's go. Quickest way back to the trail?
Northeast. That way.
That was close. That came from behind us.
I think it knows we're here.
We need to move.
Oh God. I see it!
Run!
Major General, can you remind me of the mission brief for Mr. Boyce? When you sent him to investigate little Rod Masham?
Very well. Colonel Boyce just leads a small team to an alien structure within the forest. We have reason to believe that the structure is sending an attack signal to lure an invasion force to Earth. With no means to deactivate the signal, the Colonel's team was instructed to destroy the structure with high explosives.
A classic military maneuver.
Something funny, Colonel?
Have you ever wondered why the military trample over things they don't understand?
I hardly think you're in a position to comment.
Things they can't control. What they don't understand, they have no power over. And that frightens them. Frightened little people ordered around by the ones who can shout louder than the rest.
Keep quiet!
You see? Loud. Do you know something? I'll tell you a secret. The loudest ones are the loudest because they're the most afraid.
You. I'm not going to rise to it. Nice try, Colonel. But you're just disassembling now. Are we finished here?
I'm afraid not. Mr. Boyce never answered my question about the Caboza. Jellyfish got your tongue, Lee? Okay, never mind. I can talk enough for the both of us. Now then, the thing I want to talk about is signals.
Signals?
Yes, signals. You see, Major General mentioned the alien structure was giving out an attack signal. Now then, what was it that Professor Addison said? She said that her team were using the Cubiosa's native technology to modify the signals. Coincidence? I don't think so. Lee goes to the source of the signal and then returns to murder 7 innocent people and set loose an alien creature, which subsequently disappears. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Am I to believe that you're saying that the Colonel fell under some kind of mind control? That he was forced to do what he did?
No. I know mind control when I see it. Look into his eyes, Major General. I'd say you're pretty lucid, wouldn't you?
Thanks for the compliment.
Anytime.
Was there a point to all this?
Oh, just that. The Cubiosa has undoubtedly been sneaking its way home over the last few days. Home being Little Rodmersham Forest. Nicky will have gotten bored sifting through the rubble of the science hub by now. She'll have gone to the forest instead.
How? Only the team sent to this forest and their commanding officers knew of the location of the alien structure.
I may have left the file open for Corporal Hinton to see.
You did what?
The Corporal was snooping. He would have found it eventually anyway.
I can't even believe to describe the trouble you're in. Perhaps I should be interrogating you.
No time. My point is that Nicky's definitely on a collision course with the Cubiosa, and if you don't start talking, she may die.
She's a grown woman. She can handle herself.
Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that from you.
Well, I wouldn't have expected you to be so careless with my sister. Why did you let her go?
Well, I didn't exactly let her. Nicky, stop!
No, Doctor, I'm going.
Look, I didn't mean...
Mean what? You sound like you believe them.
The surviving camera footage shows Lee attacking these people. That's all I said.
I thought we were friends, Doctor. That you had our backs. But you stood around tinkering with unit science equipment while they going to lead out like a dog.
It's not that simple.
It never is. Do you know what, Doctor? While you sit here and treat my brother like a criminal, I'll be out there finding the evidence of his innocence. But when I get back, we're done. I'm out.
Nicky, you don't mean that. Look, we don't even know what to look for. You won't find any evidence.
Watch me.
Corporal Hinton!
Sir, is everything all right?
I need you to go with Nicky. Keep her safe.
But sir,
We'll at least give her a lift to the science hub.
I don't need a bodyguard.
It's not safe out there. Please, Corporal.
Yes, sir.
Ellis, where are you?
Over here! Keep running! It's right behind me!
Wait, I don't see it. Where'd it go?
You left! Don't let it touch you!
Get it off me! It's got my foot!
Back off!
My sister could be dead for all I know. Because of you.
Yes, your sister, your sibling. But then that's always been the reason, hasn't it? The motive.
What?
I'm going to need you to start making sense, Doctor.
Your sister is out there, in pain. That's why you did it, isn't it?
It didn't like that.
Thank you. Another moment and it would have...
Look!
It's still coming!
Through here! We need a... Whoa!
Ellis? Corporal Hinton?
I'm okay. Quickly, jump down here.
You sure?
Do you want that thing to catch you? Jump!
God.
Doctor?
Forgive me, Major General. All will become clear when I play Professor Addison's personal vocoder.
Wait a moment. You have more recordings. Just how many are you keeping from me?
Oh, only the ones I needed. Let's find out what she has to say, shall we?
I don't know if I can go on with this. It's all going wrong. I thought I was doing this for the benefit of humanity, but that thing killed Fredrickson today.
I think we've heard enough
I don't think so.
Fredrickson didn't die as such. The Caboza, it just absorbed him. Just as if he was trying to use him to heal itself. I don't know. We should never have started the tests, but they wanted to understand the shape-changing technology. They wanted to make a weapon.
That's enough. Just what the hell are you playing at, Doctor?
Well, that depends on who you think it is that I'm interrogating. Is it him? Or is it you?
So, I think we've found a creature's home.
Yeah, I'd say so. How's your arm?
Just bruised, I think. I'll be fine.
How big do you reckon this thing is?
The document I saw suggested that it was a scout vessel, large enough for 2 occupants and some cargo.
So, not huge then. Defensible?
Well, other than that hole in the roof, yeah, I'd say so. Guess it'd be too much to hope for that thing had just passed us by.
I think it was coming back here. That's what it always wanted.
We better check it's secure.
I see a unit have been here. Look.
Explosives. Doesn't look like the team had a chance to use them. Let's check through there.
Careful.
Clear. Wait a second. Is that...
Oh my god.
This is an outrage. Why are you questioning me? It isn't me who killed all those people.
Isn't it?
What? I have half a mind to arrest you, Doctor. You're clearly unhinged.
Major General, if I may explain, in order to begin to understand what is going on here, I first had to understand the nature of the Cabiosa. A somewhat flippant nickname, but not without reason. Now, when you think of a jellyfish, what do you immediately think of? Anyone?
A sting.
Yes, and what else? Well, I'll tell you. They are colonies of codependent organisms. Now, Professor Addison admitted on her recording that one of the scientists was absorbed by the creature in order to try and heal itself.
So we're looking for a creature that can naturally absorb others. So what? We've seen plenty of those before.
Naturally? Oh, there's nothing natural about the Cabiosa. Is there, Lee? Do I still call you Lee, or do you go by another name?
What are you talking about?
We have to get him out.
Wait. You're sure it's him, right?
Yes, I'm sure.
But we saw him with Mortimore. And a doctor.
Ellis, that's my brother in that machine. Please, help me.
Okay. Let's just... It's outside. I think it's trying to get through the break in the roof. Quickly!
Barricade the door.
Men, I need you in here now.
Sir?
Take the doctor away. I believe he's working with a foreign power to sabotage unit. He needs to be held before he can be interrogated.
Sir?
One moment, please. I will check your orders.
What are you doing, man? Arrest him.
I can't do that, sir.
What?
Now let me explain. I took the liberty of transmitting the security feed from the camera in this room to Unit HQ in Geneva. They all want to know what you have to say, Major General.
What have you done?
Experimenting on a living sentient alien being is a crime, one that Unit takes very seriously.
Doctor?
You see, I was hoping you would confess to your crimes, but you disappoint me. Nicky was right. We did find a monster here. It was you.
Can't you see? He's mad. Arrest him.
Oh, and I nearly forgot. The evidence. Professor Addison was kind enough to record other logs before she died. Listen.
We were given the order today. The subject is close to complete destabilization. It's dying, coming apart on a genetic level. It must be in so much pain. We've been ordered to take more samples to try and keep it alive. Fredrickson has volunteered, but they'll stop at nothing to figure out how the subject changes shape. Damn you, Mortimer. Damn you for making us do this.
Anything to say?
You'll pay for this, Doctor. I did what I did for the betterment of this world, to protect it from the likes of him.
Maybe, if you hadn't kidnapped his sibling, tortured them, that he wouldn't have taken revenge on all those people. You started this, Mortimer.
Sir, orders from Geneva. You need to come with us.
You'll be hearing from me, Doctor. Don't think I'll forget this.
This way, sir.
He's an alien. He's working against us. I can prove it. Do you hear me?
Now then, Let's get you out of those chains.
And you're forgetting something. I've killed people. What would stop me from killing you?
Because I'm the only one who can help you clear up this mess. Now we need to find your sibling.
You'd help me? Why?
I'm the doctor. It's what I do. Now wait. Now what is your real name? I know what you are, but not who you are. Will you tell me?
Bravarm. Saigon Scout. Bravarm.
This barricade isn't gonna last!
Lee? Can you hear me? Lee, are you okay?
My head hurts. Must have been a good night out.
He's fine.
Where are we?
Ellis, we need an escape plan.
There's no other exit, the chamber's sealed.
Can we fight it off?
I'm out of bullets.
There must be a weapon around here somewhere. Something we can use.
The barricade's giving way.
Nicky, get behind me.
Not a chance.
Hello in there. Can we join the party? I brought a +1 if that's okay.
Is that?
Doctor, we're trapped.
One moment. Your sibling is confused and in pain. Can you help?
It will try and stabilize its molecular structure by absorbing the genetic material of others. This is documented from the early years of Saigon history, when we first learned to control our shape-shifting abilities.
Can you save the Cubiosa?
Possessed. Their name was Possessed. There is only one way to save them.
Bravarm, wait! What are you going to do?
What I must. Promise me, if this does not work, the humans left explosives here. Promise me.
There has to be another way.
Perhaps, but I am a Zygon. I will not run from my duty. Bezet, it is me, your comrade. Bezet, can you hear me? Bezet, look at you. What have they done to you? Bezet, you must take what you need. I give it freely. My DNA can heal you. Take it.
Quickly, all of you, get out of there.
What's it doing?
Absorbing its brother, trying to heal from what Mortimore did to it.
Whatever he's doing, it doesn't seem to be working. Look!
Of course, Fredrickson's DNA is trying to assimilate both human and Zygon genetic material.
He's looking angry. What do we do?
There must be a way to...
Get back. All of you.
What are you going to do?
I still have the detonator for the explosives.
Please stop this. There has been enough killing.
Look at it, Doctor. It's dying anyway. At least let us show some mercy. Let me take its pain away.
This isn't... Everyone, get back. So, what's it to be?
What do you mean?
I thought you said you weren't coming.
Nicky?
I was angry. I didn't mean it. I was just... I'm sorry, but you look like you weren't going to be helping me.
Doctor?
I had a plan.
Let's discuss it inside, shall we? Doctor, are you alright?
I'm just thinking about what Bravarm did. Humans need to learn. The real monsters are not always obvious. They aren't defined by their appearance. No. It's what's inside that matters. But I suppose there'll be monsters wherever we go. in one form or another. Let's go, shall we?